Okay, good morning. Welcome to Chef Al's kitchen. Today we're going to do a couple recipes. I'm going to teach you how to make hollandaise sauce. And before we start that, one thing, the signature move. The second thing, smell the basil. Okay, we got those out of the way. And today, I promise you, I'm going to stay laser focused on the recipe, and I'm going to try not to wander off. They could call me the rambling chef, but that's the way it is, I guess. Okay, so we're going to start this recipe. So for hollandaise sauce, what you're going to need is clarified butter, which I've already clarified, and that means you take all the impurities out of the butter and take the whey out of it. And the best way to do that is to put your butter in a double boiler. You take it in, put it in double boiler, and actually all the whey will settle down to the bottom. It's the easiest way to do it. And as you can see that, I don't know if you can see that or not. Let me show that to you. There's all the whey that I took off the butter, and that makes sure, so when you clarify butter, you can saute it so your butter won't burn, because when you're cooking with butter, that's what burns it is the whey. And the other thing you're going to need is 4 egg yolks. Okay, so we've got the clarified butter and the egg yolks, and we're going to start making hollandaise. Now this is a traditional hollandaise made from scratch. So and we're going to serve 2 styles of eggs Benedict, one with ham and one with sausage. I hope you enjoy this, and so let's get started. Okay, here we are at the stove, and I've got the hollandaise. I'm gonna get ready the egg yolks. There's my 4 egg yolks. I've kind of whipped them up a little bit. So what you got to do now this is the tricky part. If you leave it on here too long, you'll scramble your eggs, and your hollandaise is not good. So okay, so I've whipped these eggs, and also I have 16 ounces of clarified butter. You can put these in a bottle, the clarified butter in the bottle, or you can just ladle it in, but it's harder to ladle it in because you have to have a pan to do this with. So I'll show you that in a minute. Okay, so we're going to start now this is a tricky part, so you got to watch this real close. So I got these on a double boiler, and I just keep whipping them. Now if it starts getting too, you want these to get thick. It'll be kind of like a pudding. See, they're already starting to, so you don't want to get those too hot. So I'm taking this, and I'm just, because you'll start scrambling the eggs. So I'm going to turn this heat down a little bit. I took it off the heat. So if you see those start scrambling, take it off the heat, and then put it back on for a little bit. It's on and off the heat all the time. And we don't want scrambled eggs. No, we don't. Okay, so this is the hardest part, and it's starting to thicken now a little bit. Just keep whipping it good. You can see it's starting to thicken some more. Okay, I've got it just about where I want it. Pretty soon. There. Okay. This is only 4 eggs, so that's 16 ounces of clarified butter, which took 2 pounds of butter for this. And whatever I don't use on this, you can use for your potatoes or sauteing. So I've got that just about where I want it. Maybe just a touch more. That's good. See how thick that is? Don't come out of the pan. Okay, we're done with that. That was easy. I'm used to doing a lot more hollandaise than this, so you can get tired if you do like 32 yolks or whatever, but this is just for home use. And so we're going to go over here, and now we're going to make the hollandaise. Okay, I've transferred the egg yolks into a smaller container so it's easier to work with. So this is the size of container I used for 4 egg yolks. And the amount of clarified butter in the first part said that was just 16 ounces, but this is about 3 ounces of butter, of warm butter, warm to the, or kind of hot, but not too hot. You know, you don't want it too hot to break the butter. And pour it slowly as you stir. I didn't want to show you the whole video, me stirring the whole time. So I've got the hollandaise done, and after I thickened it up and I got the right consistency, it should, you know, nap the back of the spoon. Or if you want it a little thicker, just, you know, keep it a little thicker, but not too thick because it'll run off, it won't stay on the egg. But also, I also added 3/4 of a lemon squeezed in there. Watch the seeds, make sure no seeds in it, and then mix it up. And a pinch of cayenne pepper. Watch how much cayenne pepper you do. So when you squeeze the lemon, you know, squeeze it right in there, and then stir it up and let it sit at room temperature. Also the egg should be at room temperature also before you do this. Don't do it from cold because it won't work. Okay, so I've got that done. I've got the hollandaise done, and I've got my English muffins cooked, my poached eggs cooked, and we're serving it with the two Benedicts. We've got Benedicts with ham and Benedicts with sausage, and both are served with rosemary potatoes, red potatoes. So you don't have to put the rosemary in there, but I like just a little hint of rosemary. Watch how much you use. It's pretty strong. So I've got my hollandaise here, and so what I'm going to do is start plating up this dish, and we're almost done. Okay, one more trick I was going to show you is I've got a bowl here that I put a towel around, just a regular bowl like this, and put a wet towel around that, and then stick your bowl on top like that, and that helps hold the bowl so it don't go all over the place and you got a big mess going on in your kitchen. So we're going to get to the hollandaise. We can get to the Benedicts actually. Okay, I want to show you this too. This is the poach pan I use. If you don't have one of these, if you poach a lot of eggs, you should get one of these. Easy peasy. Okay, see that? It's got the holes in it, and these all come out like this. And you put your egg in there. You grease this with either spray, or I greased it with regular pan-fed butter, or not pan-fed. What am I thinking? Grass-fed butter. And then these all just fit right in here. Fill it up with water, and you can take the lid off and test your eggs to make sure they're not overdone, or however you like to cook them. So, and this lid, all these go on the inside so they don't get hot. And there's the lid, and it's a great pan. Okay, so let's go to the Benedict. I already have these. Here's your eggs. See how those eggs come out? They come out perfect. And the rosemary potatoes right there. There you go. And so what we're going to do is we're going to put the hollandaise on top. Look at that, how that runs across there. There you go, nice and smooth, and should have a slight sheen to it. Okay. All right. Here's the other, the sausage Benedict, and the one on. Pour that over the top. And this is actually the perfect amount for two Benedicts. And so I'm going to get a towel here, paper towel. Wipe this plate off, and I'm going to put a little paprika on top, and parsley. Like this. And we'll put some parsley on top. And then I'm going to garnish with some fresh basil on this one, and then some fresh rosemary on this one. And I'll try to get a close-up of this so you can see how these look. And now you have it. You have eggs Benedict 2 styles, ham and sausage with rosemary potatoes. Let me show you this. Look at that. Beautiful. Okay, fresh hollandaise. Can't be fresh hollandaise, but now don't get discouraged if you don't do the hollandaise. You know, the first couple times might take you a couple times or more than that maybe to get the hollandaise right until you learn how to do it. In and off the heat, in and off the heat. So that's good. And then I'm gonna garnish them with some fresh grapes and an orange. And of course, a lemon. And cut this lemon. And there you have it with the fresh hollandaise. You can zoom in on that. You can't beat that. Okay, so there you have it. I hope you enjoy the recipe. And also, you know, the clarified butter, you can pour this back. I got this in a sealed jar. This is basically called ghee. So you don't have to spend all that money on, if you buy ghee, it's pretty expensive. So pour this back in the jar, put it in the refrigerator, and then warm it up, you know, in a water bath when you want to saute with it, or just scoop it out, saute with it. Hope you had a great day. Thank you for watching my video. Chef Sal's Kitchen. Thank you. Hi there. Also, I want to. This is a note I want you to watch. If after you put the lemon juice in the hollandaise, just add a tablespoon or two of warm water. That'll help thin the hollandaise down to the right consistency you want. Have a great day. Thank you.